stopped at the juice place on the way back.
Yeah, you just go out, circle, and go back. Yeah.
So we are looking at Ulano now, and could you tell me a bit more about his story?
So he was bred in Holland, but he was imported in the U.S. 2 for 1. They paid for the mother, but he was there too. So he was born in the U.S. and then it was an Amish man was trained him, and then
What's different in training methods from Amish and what we are doing?
the Amish, you know, they want them to go and to stop.
And that's it.
Pretty much, yeah. You know, straight line, they don't care whether he's upside down or backwards, as long as he goes and he stops, that's all they have to do. And
before he did any of that.
and then, oh yeah, and they don't mind traffic and things like that. But then some Australians, Ron and Deb Egan, had him, and they sold him to Larry Denny in Ohio, and Larry put together some horses, and then Gavin Robson from Australia trained him, and he drove him at the World Equestrian Games in the lead of the team. And then I got him last September. He'd been not very much worked for about a year, almost 2 years. And then yeah, so we did. This is now 5 shows we did.
What made you think that he would be very suitable for single?
He's a spectacular mover.
Oh
He's
yeah.
got a really good brain. And yeah, I didn't know if he could run fast or not, but usually he can run pretty fast. This weekend he didn't run very fast, and yeah, but he was very good.
So he's a very promising horse, huh?
He's a super horse, really super. Yeah.
Thank you.
I think when we get back on track, then we have a chance to do well at the World Championships.
Try again. Yeah. Tell me.
So I said, other than the weather was a little bit wet, but the show was super. I didn't have such a good go, but the show was super. Yeah. And today was a beautiful day. Yesterday was perfect for marathon.
What do you thought about the marathon as a drive?
Because of all the rain, it was a little bit heavy going, but yeah, I mean the hazards were good, I think, and the course, you know, when it was dry, would have been super, really nice, and you know, nice to drive through the woods, and it was a very pleasant show.
But you thought you could have driven better, and
there
was
better.
For what reason?
My timing was way off, so
Yeah.
a little bit late in making turns, and so. But that's why we came early and did the show here. So now I know that I have to get back on track before the World Championships.
So this is a really valuable event.
Because the last show that I did was in April.
Yeah.
So if I don't have any more shows before the World Championships, that's from April until September.
Yeah.
That's a long time not to be competing.
That's very long.
Yeah.
And Ulano has to adapt too, of course.
Yeah. And you know, maybe he was a little bit tired because of the flight, and you know, we had a little bit. I let him off a little bit, maybe too much before, you know, after the last show before this one. So then I didn't put him back hard enough in the work. So we have 6 weeks, and then he's good.
So from here on, which events are you going to do?
From here we do Beest in 2 weeks, and then after that just training until the World Championships in Portugal in September.
You have high hopes for that?
Sure.
Yeah. So I wish you good luck there.
Thank you.